So hello and welcome back to Gertrude's Adventures through Dragonblight. We are going to get to the Wrathgate eventually, but first I think we are headed to the Wyrmrest Temple. We have an audience with the Queen. So come on, Gertrude, let's go see the Queen. Jump on our Wind Rider and let's head that way. Also, we have mail. I have no idea who we have mail up from, but you know what? We can get to that when we get there. And there it is, the Wyrmrest Temple. Oh, in case anybody is interested, I have a playlist that is now completely done of a live that I did pretty much over the span of, I would say, the last year. It took me about a year to get it done, of leveling up a gnome monk without killing anything. I took her from the very, very first quest all the way up through Dragonflight, and she never killed anything, and she hit level 70 this week. So if you're in the mood to watch something at least marginally amusing, you can watch Bluraio fumble her way through the World of Warcraft. It looks like everybody is maybe up above us. I'm trying to see where our question mark is. But yeah, we fumbled our way through the entire leveling process without a single kill. It was kind of fun. It's sometimes a little bit frustrating. I did a lot of running away. Aha, there it is. Hello,
Our
sir.
enemies will fall.
Welcome to the Wyrmrest Temple, traveler. Here the dragonflights confer in peace with one another amidst the bones of their honored ancestors. At least, we were peaceful until the blue dragonflight launched a surprise attack upon the temple itself. Enter with our blessing, but know that we will brook no aggression within our walls. Okay, well, I do have a thing to turn in for you. Yes, what can I do for you? I've got this letter of introduction. A letter of introduction to meet with the Queen? Let me see that. Whatever your business is, I hope that it's important. The skies are full of attacking blues today. I mean,
farewell.
I guess they're important. The dragon in elf form takes your letter of introduction, perusing it for a moment, and then stashing it away within his sleeve. Everything seems to be in order. However, if you don't mind, I would ask that you speak with your ambassador here at the temple. He has something of great import for you that needs taking care of before we send you up to the Queen. He pats the letter. I'll keep this safe till you return. Alright, we have to go find Gallic Rockfist. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's go find Gallic Rockfist. Where are you at, Gallic? You're not Gallic. You're the Alliance ambassador. You are a trades goods person. Alright, I am not seeing our ambassador, so I'm going to run around till I find him. Aha, I found him. He was outside and he keeps disappearing into the Well, that's a little weird, but hi there, Mr. Disappearing into the ground. You must be Gertrude. I was told that you'd be coming. He grunts. I have something that I want you to take care of. If you do, you'll prove yourself to the dragons. Okay. You are leaving to the Ruby Dragonshire. This is not a request. The dragons are beset on all sides by the Blue Flight and the Scourge. They're in no better state than we are. It's not often that we're afforded the opportunity to redeem ourselves for the transgressions of our ancestors. I have secured a regiment to aid the Red Dragonflight against the Scourge at the Ruby Dragonshire. Join them and crush the Scourge beneath your boots. For the Horde. Alright, we are to report to Vargstraws on the ridge outside of the Dragonshire. Alright. I also see another quest, but it might be, it's far, far up above us, so I guess that's what we do when we see the Queen next. But first things first, off to the Ruby Dragonshire. Alright, Vargstraws. What do you need? Ambassador Gallic sent you. If you talk to him again, please let him know that we are very appreciative of his aid. We are fighting battles on far too many fronts. I will let him know. The Scourge have overrun the shrine. The shrine's keeper, Dahlia Suntouch, is nowhere to be found. The red worms that fell in the shrine's defense now beset us in the form of twisted skeletal ember worms. The situation's dire. Captain Drazen leads a group of your kind stemming the flow of the Scourge out of the shrine. Go to his aid, but please stay behind his men. The flow of Scourge is endless, and I don't want to lose you in one of these scarred canyons. Alright, we have to participate in the death of 12 frigid ghouls, 8 frigid geist, and 1 frigid abomination.
Be careful.
Alright, well, we can probably do that. I think we have to go up here. It would help if I were able to fly. Oh well. We'll just... There we go. Not too hard. There's an attacker. There's an attacker. There's another ghoul. Alright. Look at us. Oh, they are kind of endless, aren't they? I wonder where we get the frigid geist. Ah, there's a frigid geist. We don't like the frigid geist. Alright, how many more of these? We've got a couple more of these. Oh, hey, excuse you, ghoul. Rude. Ah! I'm being overrun. Oh my gosh, I'm really being overrun. Ah, don't kill me. Wait. Feign death, feign death, feign death. There we go. That worked. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let me regroup and finish this quest. Okay, well, they almost killed me. That's exciting. Thankfully, I remembered that I have exhilaration. But it looks like we're just waiting out a few more of these. We have all the ghouls we need. Now we just need some geist. Alright. Do we see any geist? We just need a geist. Ghoul, 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 ghoul. Geist! I figured it out. You just have to kind of stay a little bit behind all these people. Alright, Geist. I think it'll be a few minutes. Yay, we did it! Oh my gosh, that was a pain in my rear end. But we could now fly back and turn that in.
What brings you here?
It's a disgusting task, but I thank you for doing it. The Scourge cannot be permitted to push any further out of the shrine, lest all of the lands be overrun.
Till next week.
Oh, and we leveled. I have another task that needs attention. I have brothers who are falling in the battle overhead, and if we do not act quickly, they will only bolster the Emberworm ranks. Get into the shrine through the pass to the south. The Scourge presence should be lighter there. Search the shrine for ruby acorns that have fallen from the tree and plant them near the bodies of my fallen brood. Through this, they can give new life, a proud fate for any of my kind.
Be careful.
Okay. Well, that's a little sad, but we can get that done. So the ruby acorns don't look like any acorn I've ever personally seen, but that's 2 of them. Now we just need to take out a couple of necromancers so we can get over to a fallen dragon. Oop. And hopefully not get killed by dice. Maybe we'll even try and refill that soul gem again. Although it didn't seem to work the last couple times. How are we out of range? I am standing inside of this dragon. There we go. That's a lot of tree roots. Alright. Yeah, there is Dude again. Where are those crystals? Although I don't hold out much hope. Alright, there's the unholy gem. We'll give this a try one more time. Oh, and yeah, that totally didn't work. I'm starting to feel like that is just the most bugged quest ever. Hopefully it will not have anything to do with us getting to the Wrathgate. Because if it does, I'm going to be a very sad panda. Alright. Need to get some more acorns, revive a few more, well, not revive, but plant a few more dragons, and then, yeah, we'll be done with that quest. You know, I feel like that was a really good quest, but it was maybe mechanically done a little bit messily, because every time I grew a tree and a dragon, it blocked my line of sight for a few minutes. In the earth, my brothers can grant life anew. You've saved them from a fate far worse than death. I don't know a word in your tongue that could express how much this means to my kind. Thank you, Gertrude.
Good luck, friend.
I have one final task for you. One that should turn the tide of this fight. Return to the shrine and kill the necromancers that are fueling this onslaught. With them dead, we should be able to beat these forces back and eventually retake the shrine. I also need you to find the source of the corruption under the shrine and put an end to it. I know that I've asked a lot of you, but if you do this for me, we will win this battle. Alright, so we need to kill some necromancers, which I've been doing this whole time. I wish that would count. And go under the shrine and find the source of the corruption. I swear that Duke Valenhall is just taunting me at this point. It's kind of annoying. Alright, necromancer. You're mine. Now just do that 5 more times. And now with all the necromancers dead, we just need to sneak into the shrine and see what's up. I feel like it's going to be old Dahlia Sun Touch again, who we've already killed once. But you know what? We can kill her again. Not a problem. I mean, she goes down pretty easy. Alright, that seems to be it. And there she is back when she was still in her very nice elven form. I've lived here and kept this shrine with the blessing of Alexstrasza for longer than I can remember. In its darkest hour, I've failed. Oh, that's Sarah. So sorry. Oh. Well, that is tragic. Let's head back and tell them the good news that we found out what's wrong in the shrine. Also, I have to read this. I love it when mobs drop books, so let's see what this is. This is an unopened tome of advice. Table of contents. Chapter 1, The Dead and You. Chapter 2, Maintaining a Ghoulish Figure in 7 Easy Exercises. Chapter 3, Keeping the Chill Out and Choosing a Coordinated Coffin. Chapter 4, Graveyard Guarantees 50 Sure Signs of Love. The tome is in pristine condition and appears to be completely unread. Oh, I want to read more than just the table of contents. Have you ever gone through and actually read the books in World of Warcraft? I have. There's a lot of very funny books inside World of Warcraft.
Can I assist you?
Through Fields of Flame. Dahlia? They turned her? Dahlia's been loyal to us for a very long time. If they can corrupt a being of her devotion, it does not bode well for the rest of the young races. Thank you for freeing her. I hope that she has found some peace. You've honored us with your selfless assistance today. Perhaps not all of the Horde bear the black hearts of their ancestors. I will send word to the council of what your kind have accomplished here. Well, that is very, very nice. And we got new gloves, which are always exciting. You've proved that you are to be trusted and more. You should return to Wyrmrest Temple and speak with the steward. Alright, I can do that.
Till next
Back
time.
to the temple. Alright, we are back. Yay.
State your business.
The steward.
We
of
will have
Wyrmrest Temple.
justice.
Back so soon, Gertrude. Vagerstraz sent word ahead of you. Thank you for what you did at the Ruby Dragonshire. You're welcome.
Keep your wits about you.
The dragon steward pulls your letter of introduction out of his sleeve. Yes, I think you're ready to meet the queen now. When you're ready, speak to me again, and I will see to it that one of the drakes delivers you safely to the top of the temple. You will need to present your letter in person to Queen Alexstrasza.
We will have justice.
Well, I guess I'll get off my flying thing.
Anaria
And
Shola.
yes, please allow me to ride one of the drakes to the queen's chamber at the top of the temple.
Remember the sun.
You know, I think I actually have a mount that looks almost exactly like him. It is kind of fun to get these helpful little flights up, even if I could have done it myself. Alright, Queen Alexstrasza. Hello, look at all of you people. Oh, and there's Chromie. Sorry, I like Chromie. Chromie is awesome.
All life is worth
It
saving.
is good to finally meet you in person, Gertrude. I've known you since before you were born.
The red
Interesting.
dragonflight will protect this world.
We'll zoom in and say hi to the queen. Oh, she is very big. You have to look up to her. You are very courageous to bring this information. I was beginning to wonder why the blue dragonflight had so boldly initiated an attack upon the temple itself. Now we know that they are using enormous amounts of the very magic that they view as such a threat to Azeroth. She shakes her head. Hypocritical, but so be it. If Malagos will not come to his senses, we have no choice but to take action in response to their assault.
Fair skies and strong
I
winds.
abhor the loss of life, any life, but I will not stand idly by and allow Malagos to kill us and defile the temple. I have appointed Lord Devastraz as the commander of the Wyrmrest defenses. Speak with Tora Straza to ride a drake down to him. Please lend him your aid, Gertrude. Your involvement with the defense of Wyrmrest will be critical to us prevailing against the blue dragonflight.
Treasure the gift
right.
you have been given.
And Crossus, consort
How may
to
I
the
help?
queen. I know the
careful.
fate of the Ruby Dragonshire. Hello, undead. I sense the presence of my ruby brooch. Hand it here. What has become of Dahlia?
Good luck, friend.
Dahlia was taken by the scourge. This is a sad day for all of us. I will look to finding a new keeper once the shrine is retaken. Thank you for your efforts. The Ruby Dragonshire is a sacred place to us, and the sacrifices your kind have made will not be easily forgotten. It's good to know that there are still heroes such as you. I will call upon you one day. Until that day comes, may your adventures be fruitful.
Till next we meet.
Oh, but he also has a quest. Undead, something terrible has transpired within the Ruby Sanctum beneath the temple. The entry to the sanctum is in ruins, and the guardians are violently slain. We sent scouts to investigate, but they have not returned. I cannot help but fear the worst. Enter the Ruby Sanctum and discover what has befallen of the home of my flight. Once we have more information, we can plan accordingly.
Be careful.
All right, well, that's good to know. And you, Lord Iferus. We need more weapons in the fight against the Scourge. The natural properties of the Emerald Dragonshire to the southeast may be the answer. Any unliving creature, save those that Sylvanas has redeemed, that steps foot into the Dragonshire will fall to dust. I want to test a theory, and I want you to be my instrument in doing so, young undead. Go to the Emerald Dragonshire and take the seeds from the Emerald Lashers therein.
Till
All
next
right.
we meet.
And, poor Caligos.
The blue dragonflight stands
Greetings.
with you.
I sense some confusion at my presence here. The others harbor suspicion as well, and I can't blame them after what my brethren have put them through. Much has happened since the events of the Sunwell, little of it good. And so it falls to me to pick up the pieces and attempt to salvage the pride of my flight. There's much to say and more to do, but know this. Not all in the Blue Dragonflight blame the mortal races of Azeroth for the troubles that have befallen the world. Some of us have more sense than that. So now we know why Caligos
Remember
is not
your duty to
attacking with
Azeroth.
his brothers. And Nalis, the ambassador of the Black.
Hey there.
The Scourge come. Coralstraz calls upon his allies in a futile attempt to save the Ruby Dragonshire, but it seems the good graces of the Red Flight don't extend to saving shrines of the other flights. Surprised? I'm not. There is another of my brood who is left to clear our Obsidian Dragonshire of the undead vermin that now infest it. All it would take to prove yourself more noble and righteous than Alexstrasza herself is a quick jaunt over there and a few swings of the blade. I'm amused. All right.
Farewell.
Well, so she wants us to go to her Dragonshire, and Chromie? A time storm at the Bronze Dragonshire to the northeast is keeping immortals from entering. The Infinite Dragonflight are in a fight inside with the defenders to wrest control of the Dragonshire. We must take this opportunity to gain information. You are not immortal. You can cross into the Dragonshire and use the Hourglass of Eternity. Protect the Hourglass for long enough, and the leader of the Infinite Dragonflight should be revealed. Be warned. The Infinite Dragonflight will try to stop you. Oh my gosh, so timey-wimey hijinks. Yay! Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fly on down, even if we could fly on down all on our own, but that's okay. Yes, I would like to go back to the middle of the temple, please. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. I'm going to completely destroy everyone's eardrums. So it sounds like we'll be at Wyrmrest Temple, maybe not quite as long as we were at Agmar's Hammer, but we're going to be here a while. What have you got to say for yourself, Lord Devastraz?
You need something?
Queen Alexstrasza has placed me in charge of the defense of Wyrmrest Temple. As you know, Malagos had his forces destroy a nearby ley line anchor. The forces of the Dragonflight then redirected the power to the Azure Dragonshire. The Blue Dragons are using that power to strengthen themselves, so much so that they dare attack the temple itself. Are you here to help us? Yeah.
Have a good one.
You must be Gertrude. The Queen informed me you would be coming. If you're willing, we are in great need of your assistance.
For the Alliance.
Alright. Well, all
See
he
you
gives
around.
is dailies, so we're going to fly back down. We're going to check out the underside of the sanctum. Just see what it looks like. You know, for the longest time, I did not know that there was an underside to the Wyrmrest Temple. So that was something I learned fairly, I would say within the last probably 3 years. I don't know why well, I do know why I never did it, because most of the time you just teleport into dungeons and raids. You don't actually walk there anymore. But we're gonna go under here and check it out, see what's up, so we can report back to the consort. Hopefully this is what he meant. Here we are, under Wyrmrest Temple. Oh, that is not where he wants me to be. Oh well. Anyway, if you didn't know where the entryway was to all of the raids and things under Wyrmrest Temple, now you know. Kinda cool. Anyway, we're gonna fly back up at least to the inn then, and that's probably where we're gonna leave it today. A little bit shorter today, but we have now opened up the Wyrmrest Temple. We have the ability to finish all of the quests so that the Queen Alexstrasza will help us when the time comes to do the Wrathgate. Because otherwise, she wouldn't be there with us, and that would be terrible. So, from Gertrude and King Crush here. I meant to get off, not get back on. I will see you guys in a couple of days when we continue Wyrmrest Temple. Say goodbye, Gertrude.